Good evening, students. Welcome to our MGM Educations. See, now I am going to tell you one of the important question. The revolt of 1857. Sipahi mutiny. Right? Sipahi mutiny. ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ ସିପାହୀ ବିଦ୍ରୋହ। ଆର ସାମାଜିକ କାରଣ, ରାଜନୈତିକ କାରଣ, ଅର୍ଥନୈତିକ କାରଣ, ଧାର୍ମିକ କାରଣ, ସାମରିକ କାରଣ ଆଉ ତାପରେ ରହିଲା ଆଶୁ କାରଣ। ଏତିକି କଭରେଜ ଦରକାର। ତାପରେ ୟାର ଫଳାଫଳ ଲେଖିବ। ରାଇଟ୍? So in English we have to say that what are the causes of 1857 revolt? Social, political cause, economic cause, religious cause, military cause, and the last one is immediate cause. First of all, you think why revolt takes place? Why revolt? We have seen many revolutions in the history. France Revolution, Russian Revolution. Similarly, in India, there are many revolutions has taken place. What is the reason? When the people are being exploited socially, politically, economically, or in any other cadre, if the exploitation goes to highest level, when people cannot tolerate it, they start to revolt against the government or against the king. We have seen it. Am I right? ठीक सेमतिका भारत रे ब्रिटिश समय रे 1757 रू 1857 100 years इंग्रेज माने शासन कले and they have completely exploited the people socially, politically, economically, religiously, in soldiers to the soldiers in the military. This led to a revolt. But this is called the first war of independence by Indian historians. But American historian, England, British historian, some named Lawrence, he said it is Sipahi mutiny. Why it started from the soldiers? So it is said to be Sipahi mutiny. Okay, little introduction is over. Now let us start this with the causes. First begin with the political. See, the social and political cause and military cause. The three are very important here. You have to focus on this. Social, samajiko, political, economic, political, rajanitiko, and orthonoitiko, tapar ଅଛି ତ ଧାର୍ମିକ। କିନ୍ତୁ ସାମାଜିକ, ରାଜନୈତିକ, ସାମରିକ ଏ ତିନିଟା ବହୁତ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ। ତାପରେ ୟାର ଫଳାଫଳ 3 ମାର୍କ ପାଇଁ ପରୀକ୍ଷାରେ ଆସିବାର ବହୁତ ଚାନ୍ସ ଅଛି। Queen Victoria Declaration, Government of India Act 1858 likely to come in this examination 2022 Odisha CHSE. रानी विक्टोरिया का घोषणा नाम आओ 1858 रो भारत शासन आई 3 मार्क। राइट? तो आमे फर्स्ट देखिबा पॉलिटिकल कॉज। पॉलिटिकल कॉज रे कवर 3 पॉइंट्स। ड्युअल गवर्नमेंट ऑफ रॉबर्ट क्लाइव 1765, तापर आइला डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ लेप्सा, राजसत्व लोपनीति किए रे करथिला एटा राजसत्व लोपनीति डेलहाउसी, तापरे सब्सिडारी अलायंस सामंत संधि किए करथिला लॉर्ड विल्सेली। These 3 things important for 2 mark questions also. Robert Clive, when captured the East India Company, adopted the dual system of administration here, that is dual administration by which we lost our domain status. आम मानकर स्वाधीनता संपूर्ण नथिला। तापरे ये राजसत्व लोपनीति बहुत important. It's very important. This is in English said doctrine of lepsa. See, Lord Dalhousie introduced this when he came around 1848. He came, I know. After that, he first called a meeting, all the British officers who are there, and said, "Come down, sit here. Well, my dear officers, what is the weakness of India?" Then they said that, "Sir, one weakness is there here princely states are there and the rulers who are there, they don't have unity and integrity. There are little bit disputes around them. ଏଠି ଯେତେ ସବୁ ଗଡ଼ଜାତ ରାଜ୍ୟ ଅଛି ରାଜାମାନେ ଶାସନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ଏକତା ନାହିଁ। ଓ ଆଉ କ'ଣ ଅସୁବିଧା ଅଛି ଦେଖ ତ ଟିକେ। He said that there are many kings who don't have sons and daughters after their death. It will be easier for us. Acha, like this. Taku legal hair, well, uttarodhikari. Delausi dhordala se point. Dekhila se somare bibhinno jagaro raja manankaro uttarodhikari nahanti. To se gude pass kardala act. Taku koibe doctrine of lepsa. Sharto eko kono se lekhila taire je any king who don't have son and daughter, legal hair, his kingdom will go annexed into the British Empire. Condition number 1. Sita Indian rulers man sab jandala par kon kole dhiri luchigir pilla man pusdele. They tried to adopt the sons and daughters secretly. This one also Dalhousie came to know that Indian rulers are doing like this. So immediately he added second clause, second condition for this doctrine of lepsa. He said that no kings were allowed to adopt sons and daughters. If they did so also, the right of kingship is to be lost and lost. Ethire kon hela Sambalpur, Tanjore, Jhansi, emti kete gude area lost their kingship. Doctrine of lepsa pare ebe jiba subsidiary alliance. Lord Wilseley jetebele asila, he is also very tough person for India. Yes. When he came, he also called in the same way to the officers and said that what is the relations between the Indian rulers. He came to know that many Indian rulers are weak and in between there is fighting. ସେମାନଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ମଝିରେ ମଝିରେ ଝଗଡ଼ା ଲାଗୁଛି, ସବୁ ରଜାଙ୍କୁ ଭଲ ପଢ଼ାପଢ଼ି ନାହିଁ, particularly ହାଇଦ୍ରାବାଦର ସେ ଯେଉଁ କିଏ ଅଛି ନବାବ, ସେ ବଡ଼ ୱିକ୍, ସେମିତି କେତେ ଜଣ ୱିକ୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି। ତ ଲର୍ଡ଼ ୱିଲସେଲି କହିଲା ଚାଲ ହେଲା ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ କରିବା, what to do? Now let us move to Hyderabad first. Okay, go. Went, meet with the Nawab of Hyderabad. Said, hello, my Lord Highness, I come here. Then Hyderabad Nawab said, okay sir, you are welcome, you come here, no problem. Then sit and talk. No, I came here, Mr. King, I came here to extend my friendly support to you here. Do you agree to support with us? See, if the British are with you, then you will be the strongest ruler of India. What do you think about? Are you likely to follow us? Then what happened, The king said, okay sir, sit and talk. Then in the name of military alliance or military support, first Nawab of Hyderabad, then Tanjore, Sambalpur, Satara, there are some other territories have been occupied by British rulers. So due to this, the political rule of India was totally disturbed, and most of the kings lost their kingdom due to this subsidiary alliance. ये जो राजस्वत्व लोप तो छाड़ सेटा तो ता लगी तो केते गुडे राज्य हरैले ता बाद ये सामंत संधि जोटा ये करदेला विलसेली कला फल मत हैदराबाद गला तापर सतारा गला एमती आउ केते गुडे कानपुर गला ये सब जाक किंगडम हरैले तांकर तेणु से रागी थिले व्हेन द रिवोल्यूशन विल स्टार्ट वी विल जॉइन एमती भाबिथिले दे आर वेटिंग फॉर द अपॉर्चुनिटी सुजोग पाई जगिथिले जेतेबेले आरंभ होला तुमर वेस्ट बेंगल बैरकपुर मंगल पांडे मृत्यु पर एमान समस्ते से जॉइंट हो गए राइट से मार्च 29 ना के तारीख मंगल पांडे 34th रेजिमेंट रो गोटे सोल्जर थिला एटा बिट क्वेश्चन आस रिमेंबर दिस प्लेस वेयर द रिवोल्ट स्टार्टेड एटा मध्य सो विथ दिस थ्री थिंग्स सी डुअल गवर्नमेंट रूल ऑफ रॉबर्ट क्लाइव एंड देन तुमर डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ लेप्सा राजस्वत्व लोपनीति आ थर्ड हला सामंत संधि दैट मीन्स द subsidiary alliance. With these 3 points, political cause is over. Let us move to the social. In social also it is the same thing. सामाजिक स्तर रे मध्य भारतीय मानन को शोषण करचंत इंग्रेज माने 100 वर्ष 1759 they came to India. It is 1857. So 100 years they have cheated. It is felt by the people. So what did they do in the social sector? सामाजिक कौन से मान करथिले देखो Satidah Pratha was abolished in 1829 by Lord William Bentinck. This was opposed by the people. Whether they did good or bad, that is separate. भल करथिले कि खराब करथिले आमे परवर्ती समय जानले किंतु से समय कंजर्वेटिव पीपल जो माने थिले से मान कहले this is our system, yeah, it is going on in India and how can they stop? Abolition of sati system. What is sati system? This question came earlier. Dithar tinthra ilani. बोले स्वामी मरीगले स्त्री को जबरदस्त ताकर फनेरल फायर बोले से डेथ फायर रे ताको मार दौले राजा राम मोहन राय रिकमेंडेशन रे लॉर्ड विलियम बेंटिक 1829 रे दिस सती सिस्टम सतीदाह प्रथा को उच्छेद करते मात्र भारतीय मान विरोध कले मन रखत तापर इन 1835 इंग्लिश सेकेंड थिंग 1835 English education was adopted in India by Lord William Bentinck. This was also not liked by the people. Said English education, why to India? Our culture, our everything will be spoiled. So this was rejected. A Widow Remarriage Act by Dalhousie. It is a 1854, 56. Refer the book. 1854 or 56 रे से Widow Remarriage Act. आमर कौन थिला चाइल्ड मैरिज थिला आउ रीमैरिज नथिला लॉर्ड डेलहाउसी आसिक इंट्रोड्यूस कला इट इज एग्निस्ट दी देन सोसाइटी सोशल रूल्स सो पीपल ऑब्जेक्टेड देयर एंड दे आर रेडी टू रिवोल्ट फॉर दिस बट दे वर नॉट गेटिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी सुजोग पाई पार नथले जेते बेले ये घटनाटी हैला मंगल पांडेर डेथ आ इमीडिएट कॉज रे से सब आरंभ हो गला एमा समस्त जंप करले आ एंड द रिवोल्ट कंटिन्यूड तो सामाजिक रे आइला तुमर कौन आइला सामाजिक रे एक आसला तुम एबोल्यूशन ऑफ सती सिस्टम दो इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ इंग्लिश एजुकेशन इंग्रेजी शिक्षार प्रचलन तापर तीन आइले विधवा विवाह पुनर्विवाह प्रथार प्रचलन राइट यह छड़ा आउ कौन छोट छोट शोषण मैंने से करुले जहाँ को विरोध कर विप्लवटी होता राइट आ तुमको अर्थनैतिक शुण धार्मिक कारण तो से धार्मिक कारण रिलीजियस कॉज इफ आई से these people are really created a great disturbance in India. A divide and rule policy they have applied, you know, divide and rule policy. Hindu Muslims they made fighting to each other and they enjoyed. As a result of which what happened? Indian unity and integrity has been destroyed at that time. And this became a plus point for the Britishers, but for Indians it was a big problem. I cannot say you here in the sense that they made such a mistakes in religious life of the people, they have taken freedom. And the second thing, Dutya Jinsata was the religious second cause the forceful conversation. Forceful conversation बोले कौन जानते ना जबरदस्त धर्म परिवर्तन करवा जबरदस्त धर्म परिवर्तन करने फल कौन है सोशल असंतोष देखागला सीटी गोटे तुम जाति अक्षमता दूरीकरण आईन जमी 1880 सामाजिक कारण तुम यहाँ लिखिपार ये धार्मिक तुम सेम सेमती गोटे अच्छी तुमको कौन से रिलीजियस डिजेबिलिटी एक्ट बोल के अच्छी 1856 रे करथिला राइट यहाँ लॉर्ड कैनिंग थिला बेले 1856 लॉर्ड कैनिंग तो religious cause this is two causes are there please remember this is very important in the sense that one is the passing of religious disability act 1856 lord canning and the second one I have told you divide and rule policy adopted by British and the third one is forceful conversation of Indians into Christianity जबरदस्त क्रिश्चियनिटी नापी बाध्य करुले सेटा गोटे बाध्यतामूलक धर्मांतरीकरण बोलिकी कहे आ जो धर्मीय अक्षमता आईन जोटा अच्छी डिजेबिलिटी रिलीजियस अंडर कौन इफ एनीबॉडी डजंट रेडी टू एक्सेप्ट क्रिश्चियनिटी हिज प्रॉपर्टी राइट्स विल बी टेकन दैट मीन्स इफ ही डाइज हिज प्रॉपर्टी विल गो टू द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी यू थिंक इट हाउ जस्टिस So why not the people will react? It is the reason they are economically, socially, politically, religiously, in every field Indians were exploited, cheated. Will they not fight? And this fighting is given the name, the Revolt of 1857. एत सब स्तर से माने शोषण हेले से माने कौन विप्लव करेनि कि आंदोलन करेनि कि विद्रोह करेनि तेणु तो विद्रोह है 1857 रही सिपाही विद्रोह बोली कहपर जो मिलिट्री को जीवा देखो नहीं इकोनॉमिक्स को जीवा तापर मिलिट्री को जीवा इकोनॉमिक कॉज इज आल्सो टू सम एक्सटेंट इम्पोर्टेंट बिकॉज वी हैव दैट इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसी सी हियर 1 2 3 पॉइंट नंबर 1 they destroyed agriculture, destroyed industry, destroyed trade and commerce. How? Defective British economic policy. ତ୍ରୁଟିପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ବାଣିଜ୍ୟ ନୀତି, ତ୍ରୁଟିପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଅର୍ଥନୀତି ପ୍ରସ୍ତୁତ କରିବା ଫଳରେ କୃଷି, ଶିଳ୍ପ, ବାଣିଜ୍ୟ ସବୁ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ୍ସ ମାନଙ୍କର condition was very, very worst ever seen in the history. So, ଲୋକମାନେ ଗରିବରୁ ଗରିବ ହୋଇଗଲେ. ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଅଫ୍ ୱେଲ୍ଥ ଗୋଟେ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ନିଅ ସେଠି. ଭିତର ବହିର୍ପ୍ରବାହ ଇଏ 100 ବର୍ଷରେ ଏଣ୍ଟାୟାର ମନି in terms of raw material, in terms of golden periods, in terms of taxes, much money flow from India to England. This flow was continued like water passes in the drain. So drain of wealth. In your drain, water is passing non-stop. But at that time, from 1757 to 1857, 100 years a drain passed from India to British. In the drain, water was not moving. Wealth means money, raw material, labor, trillions of rupees in pounds passed through the drain. This is called the drain of wealth. Dada Bhai Niroja is the first person. In his book he has written some anti-poverty in British rule. This is very important. This name and this name of the book. This is coming. Last time also came one day in 2020 also it has came, 20 not, 19 perhaps. I don't know. But repeatedly this question is coming. Dithar tinthar aschi. Mon rakho eta. So drain of wealth hobo. ତାପରେ ଶୋଷଣ, ଅର୍ଥନୈତିକରେ କ'ଣ ଶୋଷଣ କଲେ? କୃଷି କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ଶୋଷଣ, ଶିଳ୍ପ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ଶୋଷଣ, ବାଣିଜ୍ୟ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ଶୋଷଣ. ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଅଫ୍ ୱେଲ୍ଥ ପରେ ଥାର୍ଡ଼ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ହେଉଛି ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ରେଭିନ୍ୟୁ ସିଷ୍ଟମ୍. ତ୍ରୁଟିପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଭୂ ରାଜସ୍ୱ ନୀତି. ଲେଖି ରଖ, ତ୍ରୁଟିପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଭୂ ରାଜସ୍ୱ ନୀତି. ଇନ୍ ଇଂଲିଶ, defective land revenue system which destroyed the agriculture completely. Yeah, I am right and I can imagine this also. See, what are the land revenue system they adopted? କ'ଣ ସବୁ ଭୂ ରାଜସ୍ୱ ନୀତି ସେମାନେ କରିଥିଲେ? ଏ ତିନିଟାରୁ ତ ଗୋଟେ 110% guarantee 3 marks. Yes, and 1-2 marks you will also get. Permanent settlement. ଆମେ ଲେଖୁଛେ ଏବେ ଇକୋନୋମିକ୍ କଜ୍ ଅଫ୍ 1857ରେ, କିନ୍ତୁ ମନେ ରଖିଥ ଏମାନଙ୍କର ଡିଫେକ୍ଟିଭ୍ ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର ସିଷ୍ଟମ୍ ଯେଉଁଟା ପରମାନେଣ୍ଟ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ, ଚିରସ୍ଥାୟୀ ବନ୍ଦୋବସ୍ତ, ରହିତାରୀ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ, ରହିତାରୀ ବନ୍ଦୋବସ୍ତ, ମହଲୱାରୀ ସିଷ୍ଟମ୍, ମହଲୱାରୀ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ, ମହଲୱାରୀ ବନ୍ଦୋବସ୍ତ, ଇଏ ସବୁ ତାଙ୍କର ଯେଉଁ ଭୂ ରାଜସ୍ୱ ନୀତି ଥିଲା ତା ଦ୍ୱାରା ମଧ୍ୟ ଲୋକମାନେ ବହୁତ ପ୍ରଭାବିତ ହୋଇଛନ୍ତି. 1793ରେ ଲର୍ଡ଼ କର୍ଣ୍ଣୱାଲିସ୍ କିଏ? ଲର୍ଡ଼ କର୍ଣ୍ଣୱାଲିସ୍ 1793 permanent settlement. 3ଟା ୱାର୍ଡ଼ ମନେ ରଖ. It is also known as ଜମିଦାର ସିଷ୍ଟମ୍. After this failure, ମୁଁ ଅନ୍ୟ ଗୋଟେ ଭିଡ଼ିଓରେ ତୁମକୁ ଡିଟେଲ୍ସ କହିବି ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଜମିଦାର ସିଷ୍ଟମ୍, ପରମାନେଣ୍ଟ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ କ'ଣ, ରହିତାରୀ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ କ'ଣ, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଇଏ ରହିଲା ମହଲୱାରୀ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ କ'ଣ. ଏବେ ଖାଲି ହାଇଲାଇଟ୍ ଯାକ ମନେ ରଖ. ହାଇଲାଇଟ୍ କ'ଣ? 1793 introduced by Lord Cornwallis, right? It is also known as ଜମିଦାର ପ୍ରଥା. It is linked with sunset law. ଏଇଟା ବି 2 ମାର୍କିଆ ବାହାରି ଯାଉଛି. sunset law, ସୂର୍ଯ୍ୟାସ୍ତ ଆଇନ, ଯାହାଫଳରେ କୃଷି ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର was disturbed. Mediation of zamindars were there here. I will explain in 3 mark questions. I will 23 mark questions I will give you. One by one I will say the answers also, so that you can at free time ଖାଲିରେ ଥିଲାବେଳେ, ଖାଉଥିଲା ବେଳେ, ଶୋଇଥିଲା ବେଳେ ମଧ୍ୟ ବହି ଧରିକି ବସି ପାରିବନି, ତେଣୁ କାନ ପାଖ ପକେଇକି ଶୁଣିବ. କେତେଟା ହେଲେ କାନରେ ବାଜିଥାଉ. Okay, it will help you definitely. I know that. So economic ରେ ଆମେ ଏବେ କ'ଣ କଭର କଲେ? ଡିଫେକ୍ଟିଭ, ଦେଖ, ତ୍ରୁଟିପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଅର୍ଥନୀତି ବା ବାଣିଜ୍ୟ ନୀତି, ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଅଫ୍ ୱେଲ୍ଥ, ସମ୍ପତ୍ତିର ଭିତର ପ୍ରବାହ, ଆଉ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ମୁଁ ତୁମକୁ କ'ଣ କହିଥିଲି? ଭୂ ରାଜସ୍ୱ ନୀତି, ଡିଫେକ୍ଟିଭ ଭୂ ରାଜସ୍ୱ ନୀତି. ଆଉ ରହିଲା ତୁମର ଟ୍ରେଡ୍ ପଲିସି ବି ତ ତାଙ୍କର ବହୁତ ଖରାପ ଥିଲା, କି ଦସ୍ତକ ପ୍ରଥା କ'ଣ କରୁଥିଲେ. ତାପରେ ଆମର ଯେତେବେଳେ ଟେକ୍ସଟାଇଲ୍ସ ଗୁଡ଼ାକରେ ବହୁତ ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ ହେଲା, ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ୍ ଗୁଜରାଟ କ୍ଲଥ୍, the British government objected this and came to Gujarat and other areas and said, your thumbs will be cut off if you continue to weave the cloths. And cut off. Yes, you will surprised to know this. Industrial revolution ପରେ ତାଙ୍କର ଯେତେବେଳେ ବିଜନେସଟା ଇଣ୍ଟରନ୍ୟାସନାଲ ମାର୍କେଟରେ ତାଙ୍କର ହେଉନଥିଲା ଭଲ, ଇଣ୍ଡିଆର ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡମେଡ୍ କ୍ଲଥ୍ସ were highly demanded. British government immediately came and ordered off, Indians, you stop. You must stop. Yes, you stop weaving clothes. If not, tomorrow your thumbs will be cut down. Really 1,000 tons cut down. Why? To maintain this. That means I want to say this because how much exploitation continued. Why not revolt? ଯଦି ଏତିକି ହେବ ବିଦ୍ରୋହ କାହିଁକି ହେବନି? ବିଦ୍ରୋହ ହେବ, ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବରେ ହେବ, ରାଇଟ୍? ଇକୋନୋମିକ୍ କଜ୍ ଥିଲା ଏଇଟା। ମିଲିଟାରୀ କଜ୍କୁ ଯିବା। ପଏଣ୍ଟ ନମ୍ବର 1, ସୋଲଜର୍ସ ୱେର୍ ହ୍ୟୁମିଲେଟେଡ୍, ଇନସଲ୍ଟେଡ୍, ପେଡଲେସ୍। ପଏଣ୍ଟ ନମ୍ବର 2, knowingly that they will lose their religions, they were sent to ବ୍ରହ୍ମାଦେଶ। ଏକରେ ଭାରତୀୟ ସୈନ୍ୟମାନଙ୍କୁ କମ୍ ଦରମା ଦେଉଥିଲେ, ଅଧିକ କାମ ଦେଉଥିଲେ, ଶୋଷଣ କରୁଥିଲେ, ନିର୍ଯାତିତ କରୁଥିଲେ। ତାଙ୍କୁ ଜାଣି ଜାଣି ବ୍ରହ୍ମାଦେଶ ପଠାଉଥିଲେ, ସମୁଦ୍ର ପାରି କଲେ ତାଙ୍କର ଜାତିଟା ବୁଡ଼ିଯିବ, ଧର୍ମ ନଷ୍ଟ ହୋଇଯିବ। ତାପରେ some systems the Hindus were making tilakos here, you know. One British officer called, say, hey, hello, what is this? No sir, we have done puja and this is the tilako we are doing. What nonsense? Tilako? What is this? Is it a part of your uniform? Take it out. Said like this. So they are humiliated and they are exploited. ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ସବୁ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ଶୋଷଣ କରାଗଲା, ଅଧିକ ପରିଶ୍ରମ, ନ ଦରମା, transport to ବ୍ରହ୍ମଦେଶ. So soldiers were tough in this way. And there was a psychological cause also. The soldiers counted the number of Indians and number of British soldiers working together. So some from Jyotisbani they have listened that the Britishers, the Gora Sahibs came to India for only 100 years. So it became 100 years. Now in 1757 they came and it is 1857. 100 years ହେଇଗଲା ରେ। ଏବେ ଆମେ ଯଦି ବିପ୍ଳବ କି ବିଦ୍ରୋହ କରିବା ଆମେ ସକ୍ସେସ୍ ହେବା। ଆଚ୍ଛା, count the numbers, how many are there? 1:4 ବୋଲେ 1 British soldiers କୁ 4ଟା Indian soldiers. So if fighting takes place, who will be the winner? 4, they are 1. 4, they are 1. We can easily kill them. Yes. So it is right time we should start the revolt. They were thinking like this. ଭାବୁଥିଲେ ତା congenial, comfortable time ଥିଲା। According to their sense, psychologically ସେମାନେ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି କିଏ ଜ୍ୟୋତିଷବାଣୀ କହିଦେଇଥିଲା। We believe in astrology na, so they counted the 100 years and number of soldiers. Anyway, but all these military humiliations, low salary, high work, insult, and that tilako removal made the Indian soldiers to be very much disturbed. But they could not find the way to fight against the British. Right? Now what happened? The final immediate cause, introduction of Enfield rifle, has given an opportunity to start the revolt. ହେଲେ ଏ ସବୁ ଯାକ ସରିଲା ପରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ବିଦ୍ରୋହ କରିବା ପାଇଁ କୌଣସି ସୁଯୋଗ ମିଳୁନଥିଲା। ଟ୍ରାଏ କରୁଥିଲେ, ସୁଯୋଗ ମିଳୁନଥିଲା। ଆଉ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏମାନେ ଏନଫିଲ୍ଡ ରାଇଫଲ ଏନଫିଲ୍ଡ ବନ୍ଧୁକର ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଡ୍ୟୁସ୍ କଲେ, ସେତେବେଳେ କ'ଣ ହେଲା, ଆକୁ କେନ୍ଦ୍ର କରିକି ଆରମ୍ଭ ହୋଇଗଲା ସିପାହୀ ବିଦ୍ରୋହ। ସୋ ଏଇଟା ହେଲା ତାର ଇମିଡ଼ିଏଟ୍ କଜ୍। କେମିତି ହେଲା ଦେଖ, ସେତେବେଳେ ସିଏ କିଏ ଜେନେରାଲ, I cannot recall the name, the British officer who was in charge of introducing these things in a big field. All the soldiers were called. We came. And he first called Mangal Pandey. Hello, Mr. Mangal Pandey, you come here. Mangal Pandey said, yes sir, what happened? Kaun Pandey akile? Now you see these cartridges, it is newly made. We are giving training to you, use it first. Mangal Pandey said, no sir, I will not use. I know that this is made of the pig and cow skin. Yes, pig and cow skin, I know this. Sir, it is to गाई आ घुसुरी चमड़ा तैयारी है, मोर धर्म नष्ट हो। बोला मंगल पांडे एमती का कहला, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू यूज इट। नो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू यूज इट। मु व्यवहार करी। ब्रिटिश ऑफिसर सेड, हेलो मिस्टर मंगल पांडे, यू मस्ट यूज इट, यू आर इन ड्यूटी, कट ऑफ ऑल रिलीजन रिलेशंस एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स, बी सिंसियर। मंगल पांडे बोला, हाउ कैन आई डू दिस, इट मीन्स लॉस्ट ऑफ माय रिलीजन, और अर्थ मोर धर्म नष्ट हो। ठीक अच्छे आगे गोटे कम करवा केस कर बाध्य कला बेले आई विल यूज इट है। सी कहला ओके गिव काट कला से कैट्रिज बोल जान ना, ये से विलेन मन लगे सिनेमा विलेन मन लगे ना, शोले सिनेमा देखी तुम हिंदी कौन ता ना गब्बर सिंह गब्बर सिंह ना कौन अच्छे जे सी बेकर गोटे माल भाया लगे नए गन जाती कैट्रिज काढ़ी दीटा गाड़ी पकड़े ढुचकिन लचवे that one and Mangal Pandey asked and used and immediately fired him only, the British officer. Ola mot koutul pora, now face it. Yeah. Tapar se bhavila, if I used this, my religion is lost. What do you mean by my living? Well, he took his death. And then expert, when Mangal Pandey death incident spread among the soldiers from Barakpur, West Bengal, 29 March, I remember, I think, yeah, 29 and March. This man is belonging to 34 regiment of British soldiers. This is a bit question important. True, gradually the smoke of revolt mounted. As the kings who lost their kingdoms earlier, they started joining hands. Socially, those who were emulated for introduction of English education, removal of Sati-Daho system and widow remarriage act and all these things, they are also waiting for this. When they got the opportunity, they joined hands. All from around joined the hands. The revolution grown. This is 1857 revolt. This is 1857 revolt. But unfortunately, this was not successful. Yeah, safal hoi parnatila. Kahinki jancho na? It was unplanned. All fought with great spirit. But it was unplanned. So British controlled it. And it ended with a failure. After this, however, some concession ame paiche. A result of 1857 revolt with the Queen Victoria Declaration or the Government of India Act 1857, if you go through, you can know that some concession we get. Number one, India was directly ruled by British Parliament. Yes, not by East India Company. Number two, in place of Governor General, Viceroy was appointed. It could one important question. Prathama Viceroy ke, I think Lord Canning. This is what important. Check your book. I am in guessing. I am thinking Lord Canning. This is very important MCQ question. And some concessions were given to the Indians. Okay. So detail you go. 3-4 points at least you have to cover. Results of 1857. Queen Victoria Declaration. This is important. Okay. I have now told you about one long question, 1857. That which I feel very important, likely to come, I am giving the concept. Otherwise, I will just say you these questions, you see. This is important. Okay, here you will get more questions. 3 mark questions you will get, 1 mark questions you will get. Dadabhai Niroja, I told you. Drain of wealth, sure question. Doctrine of Lepsa, subsidiary alliance, Sati-Daho system, Sati-Daho pratha. तापरे ये immediate cause a revolt ro आयर भितर मंगल पांडे से जोटा अछि. Yeah, you will be getting this. Okay, thank you students. Enjoy the classes. Listen carefully. Catch the words. Note the points. Prepare for the examination with full spirit. My students, you all will get good marks. Just listen my videos and catch the questions. Slowly read and write brief notes. Please prepare a blueprint in your mind. Make a plan that place, person, think, incident. Place, person, think, incident. 4 things you have to focus when you read 3 marks, 2 marks questions. You can easily remember. You can write. All the best. I wish all my viewers should get very good marks in history. Thank you very much. Please share your friends and read well.